Good evening. We're here tonight with Ambassador Walid, U.S. Ambassador to Burkina Faso. Thank you for being with us tonight.
Thank you for asking me.
So let's jump right into matter, if you don't mind. We're discussing about the hostile situation that happened over the last month, and we would like to know some insights on your behalf. So let me start by asking why didn't we heard about the American hostage prior to the rescue efforts?
Let me tell you something first. The United States government is really happy to know that the successful recovery of the 4 hostages, 2 French, 1 Korean, and 1 American. This is the first time that a military operation allowed the successful recovery of an hostage. Before, over all the almost 15 hostages that were abducted in this area, no one could be freed through a military operation. But I would like also to offer my condolences to the families of the 2 French soldiers who unfortunately were killed in action during the operation that could allow the successful recovery of 4 hostages, including an American.
So the thing is here is that how were the U.S. aware that there was an American citizen among the hostages?
What I can tell is that the American hostage has been successfully recovered. She met with the ambassador, and she is now back in the United States, reunited with her family. And for privacy reasons, we are not allowed to tell more about her identity or the conditions in which she was abducted. In the United States, we really care about the rights of the citizens, and because we would like to be respectful of our privacy, we are not allowed to say more. I wish I could tell you more. That's it.
In that regard, reports in media outlets and even rumors talk about her being an agent for the CIA. So, what would you have to say about that?
I'm not here to make any speculations, but I can totally deny any allegation such as the one you just mentioned.
And do you have anything information on where she was abducted or when she was abducted?
As I said before, I would like to tell you more, but for privacy reasons, I cannot give more information. But I would like to seize this opportunity to emphasize the wonderful military cooperation that we have with France, because this is an operation of the French army in collaboration of the Burkinabe army, but also with US help that allowed the successful recovery of those 4 hostages. And it demonstrates clearly the wonderful relation we have with France since decades, and I would even say centuries. And this happy ending for the hostages demonstrate this wonderful cooperation we have with France.
And what about the implications with the relations with Burkina Faso? How do you say this will impact the U.S. relations with Burkina Faso, this whole situation?
The United States are in relation with Burkina Faso since the independence, since 1960. We were the 2nd country to recognize Burkina Faso as soon as they declared their independence. And so far we stayed at the side of Burkina Faso at all times, during the bad times and the good times. We are in a particular sequence of the history, a sequence where the Burkina Faso is challenged on security side, and the US remains fully engaged with Burkina Faso to help this country and these wonderful people that we call upright men to address their challenge.
So do you say that as a consequence of this situation, the military cooperation between the US and Burkina Faso will increase?
It has already increased over the 3 past years. The United States are more than doubled their the fundings and also the various kind of military cooperation we have with Burkina Faso. I'm speaking about training, but also equipment.